Hello, people of the internet. It is I, Gabber890, back again with another video. So, this time I am actually doing a recent pickups video. So, as a collector, I like to go out and hit up the pawn shops and thrift stores and see what's happening. So over the past couple of weeks, I have accumulated a few new items that I thought I would share with the collection. So first up, we got an interesting find. This is in my Xbox video, but I didn't actually notice this or point it out. But I picked up Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse. I was able to grab it at the pawn shop for 30 bucks. They had it at 45, but I was like, hey, come on. And they said, okay. And it's in phenomenal shape. But anyways, I already had a copy that I picked up off of eBay for $47.75 many moons ago. But I noticed that this one, only on Xbox, and this one doesn't say that. Now, obviously, I would assume this is a reprint, or this could be a reprint, who knows? But I know it's also on PC, Windows, and so I wonder if they ported it to Windows afterwards and then took the only on Xbox logo off. Who knows? But anyways, I thought that was interesting about that. Okay, and then up next we got Crackdown 3. It was on clearance, and I had a $5 coupon, so I got it for $1.04. Now this is one that I saw, I thought about, I was like, nah, went home, and then 2 days later went back and picked it up. I'm talking about the Quantic Dream Collection. Now, the only reason that I hesitated is that I already have Detroit Become Human, and I do have Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls on the PS3. But then it was a good price at $25, and then everywhere else was like $30 plus, and it was in great shape, and it has the cool box, and I also had a 20% off coupon that was expiring soon. And so I was like, it would be nice to own Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, kind of updated remasters in some ways, physically on the PS4. And so I went back and grabbed it, and I already have Detroit Become Human, like I said, so, maybe I could trade or sell that copy, and then I'll have gotten an even better deal. But $21.44 for this incredible box set. And then we got Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. This game, it's one that I had bought on Steam, for like $3, and just didn't play forever. And finally I installed it and played it and loved it. And it was one of those games that I'm like, gosh dang, like I wish I would have played this years ago, because it was just, I had so much fun with it. Just a unique puzzle game in ways where you're having to like kind of figure out how to progress along your journey. And anyways, I just had it digitally, and then I bought A Way Out and It Takes Two, which are by the same studio. And so then it kind of made me want to also have a physical copy of Brothers, but everywhere I looked it was like 30 bucks. And then I was in a pawn shop recently, and they had it sealed for 12. And they said, hey, would you guys do 10? And they said, yeah. And I said, great. And so I gave them $10.68 with tax, and walked out with a sealed copy of a phenomenal game. And I highly recommend all three of those games by the studio, because they're fun and they're unique. And A Way Out and It Takes Two are phenomenal co-op games. So if you're looking for an awesome game to play with a friend, those are two very good ones. Okay, and then next we got Killzone Trilogy. So all the PlayStation 3 collections have just shot up. So Ratchet and Clank and like Jak and Daxter, they've all just gone way up. And so this one, even before the whole we're shutting down the PS3 servers fiasco, this one was still going for like 50 bucks. And I have Killzone 2 and 3 physically, and I have Killzone 1 on the PS2, but this one comes with a like an updated remaster of the first one on PS3. So I thought that was cool, and but I didn't want to pay 50-60 bucks for it. And there was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that he was asking 25, and I was like, okay, I could stomach 25. And so I said, hey, is this still available? And he said, well, there's one person that said they were interested before you, but if it falls through, I'll let you know. And I said, okay, great. And then he comes back a bit later and he's like, well, hey, this guy says he would pay 30 for it. What will you pay? And I was like, no. I don't do bidding wars, man. You already said you would sell it to him, so sell it to him. Oh, okay, just thought I'd check. Well, anyways, I'm glad that did fall through, actually, because I went into a pawn shop and I found this for $12.80. So yeah, I was very excited about that. And it was like literally within a week after that whole Facebook Marketplace fiasco. That's the second time I've used fiasco in this video. Okay, so Lollipop Chainsaw. I actually already own this game, but I picked this one up because it was $6.39 with tax at that same pawn shop that I got Killzone at. So I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to trade this. It's tempting to, stick up online and sell them when they're going for crazy prices. And, hey, if it works out for you, great. But I struggle with that just because there's plenty of games that I would like to own to actually play and enjoy. But I would have to pay, through the nose to get it. And so it's tough. And so hopefully I can trade this, and then both parties will come out with awesome games at a good deal. Okay, and then we got Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13. So this is part 3 of Final Fantasy 13. So I have 13, 13-2, and then the last part finally. Just wanted to complete that. And so I had a $5 coupon at GameStop, and this was $5. So I got it for free. Alright, and then this was a random pickup. Now I had heard of the Endless Ocean games, and I liked the idea of them. Like, people were like, dude, they're awesome, relaxing, kind of chill games. You're just scuba diving amongst the sea life. And a video had mentioned this game. And so I just randomly went on eBay, and there was a big box copy that came with the We Speak attachment. And they wanted $18 or best offer. And so I said, how about $15? And they said, okay. So $15.54 later, I finally owned Endless Ocean. And I popped it in and played for a bit, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll have to get the first one, so I have both. But anyways, kind of just a random spur of the moment pickup. Alright, and then we got Parappa the Rapper. So originally on the PS1, and then I believe it was the 10th anniversary, they ported it over to the PSP. So this was in a thrift shop for $7. So yeah, I really couldn't pass that up, and I was glad to own that. Okay, so that wraps it up for the games. But I also had a big pickup, and it's my first pickup of this kind, sort of. So a lot of my favorite games, I kind of like to honor them in a sense with, getting mementos from the game, whether it be, a weapon or, a statue, mainly is what I like to go for. But obviously those are quite expensive most of the time. And so I thought, with this one, okay, I think I'm going to dip my toes in there finally with the expensive statues. So I'm talking about the recent release of Joel and Ellie. Got these from Sideshow. Very cool. Very awesome. I love the Last of Us series. Big fan. And just kind of blew me away. I was excited for the first one. I had played the demo and was just waiting, and so I finally got the first game, and I loved it a ton. And I wasn't aware of the Pandemic Edition, which came with a statue that's kind of similar to this. But yeah, that one quickly sold out and then was just continually going up in price. It was like 600, 700. Well, now it's going for over 1,000. And yeah, I'm not gonna pay 1,000. But when they announced this, and obviously it's a much higher detailed collectible slash statues. I was like, okay, finally, I'm finally gonna do it. So hopefully this will focus. I have no way of really of knowing. But yeah, so the detail is really cool, really spot on. Like, looks just like them from the game. Then we got Joel. Good old Joel. Whew. But yeah, so anyways, now I can finally honor The Last of Us, correctly. I paid $378. Isn't that ridiculous? And I even had a $15 off coupon. And I had to wait about 6 months to finally get them, but I guess that's just the way that world works. And overall, I'm. They look exactly like the pictures, and so that's always what you want. And yeah, happy to have them. So yeah, that's my pickup videos. Let me know if you had any cool pickups or finds, and what you think of the statue. So anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.